What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Motorized Monday. Today, we are going to do my 1 month review of owning the Traxxas Hoss 4x4. This thing has been an absolute blast for the past month. We've had it in snow, rain, dry weather, jumping, flying through fields. All in all, it's a great little truck. I've been wanting to get into the hobby grade RCs for a long time now. Ever since I was a kid, never really was able to get some. So I wanted to start with something that wasn't quite, $1,000, $1,500 like the XRT or the X-Max. Eventually, I will get one of those, if not both, if I can, depending on how things go. But I wanted to start with a 1/10 scale, I feel like, because it's a decent-sized truck. And it has a lot of power. It's brushless. And all in all, it seemed like a perfect start into this RC hobby. Throughout that month, I've been very pragmatic as far as upgrades. Just as I've been thrashing on this thing, just upgrading as things break. So I did switch out the shocks because I kept bending the shafts. So I went with the GTR shocks. I really like these shocks. They've been really sturdy. Haven't had any issues. I started off with the black springs. They are basically the same spring rate as the stock springs. I feel like they're a little too soft though now that I have the truck built up a little bit. So I am going to try the blue spring rate, which is the stiffest spring rate that Traxxas sells for those shocks. Other than that, I mean, because of the cold weather, I did end up breaking, I think it was one of the rear hubs. So I went ahead and just replaced all of them with aluminum. Haven't had an issue since, so I think that's a really good upgrade. And then I have bent one of the rear camber links, and so I am going to get upgraded versions of that too soon. A lot of people I know have issues with the axles breaking, even in the snow, which I thought I was going to break one because you're spinning really fast and then it might grab traction or something. I have yet to have one break, so I haven't replaced any of the axles yet, even though I really do like the idea of having the metal CV axles, but there's no need until something breaks. And then one of the things that I kind of wish they would have included from the beginning is the heat sink and fan for the motor, because it would get really, really hot. Even on 3S, which I think the motor can take 4S because it's out of the max. It would have been nice if they would have just included that. That way you can actually completely drain a battery and not have the motor get too hot and burn it up. Because the first time that I was out there, you barely touch it and it burns your fingers. You can't hold your hand on it. And that was only after like 20 minutes of driving. I really love these Sledgehammer tires. They go through snow, they go through dry on the pavement really well. It's a lot of fun to rip around and do donuts whenever the pavement's a little bit wet or like if there's snow on it. But even yet when there was some snow, like I could do donuts, but if you launch it from a standstill, it will pop a wheelie even in the snow. So these tires are amazing. All in all, I really like the Hoss 4x4 VXL. My son really wants to get into it also, so I'm going to get him one probably when he graduates the next grade that he's in. I would highly recommend it, especially if you're getting into hobby grade basher trucks. It's a really, really fun truck. It has tons of power. The size is nice. If you get out somewhere and you get stranded, it's not too difficult to carry because it's not very heavy. I really like this truck, and I plan on using it even as I get other RC trucks. So this episode is a short one today, but thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it.